Howdy. It's Saturday. And I... Hold on, there's some fuzz on my mic. Okay. And I am ready to stream. Sorry for canceling stream from Thursday. It was a day. Thursday was a day. I needed a breather. But before we get started with anything, I just want to say, today Blossom finally debuted with her new model, and I'm so happy to see it. Bro, I feel you. Hi, Error. Welcome in, welcome in. I wonder if, I hope Inky makes it. I hope Inky makes it in, because Inky has been on an incredible stream streak. Inky has got a 35 stream streak, and I'm just sitting here like, jeez, 35 is a crazy number. Error, I think you're on a stream streak as well, right? Like, you're on a big stream streak too, if I recall. I'm not sure if that's right though. Hang on, I gotta recalibrate my thing really quick. Okay. It's been a week. Yeah. I got to work at least. I got to work, which means I got paid. Well, I don't get paid till the paycheck, but the main thing is, like, I've made it an earning, which is helpful. Let's take a look at Blossom. I want to see how her stream's been going. She's currently doing karaoke right now. I just want to take a look really quickly. I won't show it off on my stream. I just want to pop in, see how she's doing. It's nice to see that she's got her model now. It's a shame there isn't like a colloquial term for like the person who designs a VTuber model. There's one for the modeler, there's one for the rigger. There is not one for there is not one for trying to think of the term. There is not one for the designer. So, like, even though I'm the designer, like, I came up with the design, I didn't model or rig it, so I don't get... It's like, how do I handle that? What are the terms for rigger and modeler? Mama and Papa. I think the modeler is the Papa, and the rigger is the Mama. Yeah. So it's like... So you just have, like, the Mama is the rigger because it brings life to it, and the modeler is sort of like the foundation. So it's like Mama and Papa. But a designer doesn't have a title. Not at least officially. But it's alright. Alright, let me make sure everything's working just fine. But yeah, if y'all got memes, y'all got videos and stuff you want to share, by all means, send them my way. I would love to see them. I'm going to be working on my notes as I just go through a few things. I'm actually going to change my screen here as we get started. So yeah, thanks for lurking, Error. Hopefully you have a good time while you're lurking. So right now my notes are looking like this. I've got a few things here. So not much has changed too much from the last time, with the exception of this. I went into the entire I started this one because it was, I think, one of the quote-unquote easiest ones for me to do in terms of structure, was Pathfinder 2nd Edition's Conditions Appendix and Index. The way it kind of has it is there were two different variants. There was the Conditions Appendix, which details how you handle certain conditions, the way you're supposed to run them. And then there's the conditions index, which is basically just all of the different conditions. And the conditions appendix refers to a lot of different conditions for examples, but it doesn't refer to all of them. So I effectively just had added both. So I had the appendix, which just refers to all of the rules for conditions, lists off a bunch of different stuff. Sorry, no, this one's the index. So the index basically is like, hey, here's all of the specific conditions in order. So it just lists off all of the different ones, whereas the conditions appendix referred to the actual rules for the different ones. I still need to actually go through and kind of tighten some different stuff with the conditions appendix, but overall the rules in it are simple. And to explain what I'm doing here for anybody that doesn't know, what I'm doing in this note vaults for Obsidian is I'm wanting to make an entire, like, effectively a quick sheet for anything relating to how I want to run my games, which means I'm going to be basically just doing everything Pathfinder 2nd Edition related in terms of its mechanics, including any homebrew or house rules I want to do, which, speaking of which, I'm actually going to be covering some house rule stuff as well, because right now I have some homebrew stuff. I have never actually put down notes for house rules that I want to put in play. So I'm going to be doing that now. So I'm going to just get to typing. I'll keep my eye on chat as much as I can, but I do mention, like, I'm not the most observant person. I can very easily miss things. Also, pardon me adjusting my microphone. So okay. What the? Why are you rating me? What the heck? Blossom. Blossom. What are you rating me for? You should still be streaming. It's your debut stream. You're supposed to stream longer on a debut stream. What are you doing here?
Did somebody say boom?
Gosh dang it. Ow. Blossom, why is it you show up and immediately I get exploded? Like, that's the first thing that happens. Like, you show up and somebody's like, all right, time to blow Astral up. That's not how that works. That's not the... This continues to be annoying in many different ways. Alright, but I did everything for my debut stream. Well, I also showed up, so I guess...
Did somebody say boom?
Why do you all have so many points? Why do you all have that many points? Like, that's not on a cooldown, and the reason it's not on a cooldown is because it costs 700 points. Why the heck do you technically raid?
Did somebody say boom?
How many more times? It's gonna happen. Oh, there goes my coat. Guys, I don't even have that many, like, funny redeems. I gotta make some of these for Blossom, but I don't even have that many. Why are y'all going this crazy with them? This was some... What? How, I have 3 I'm getting real sick of y'all. Y'all are making this way worse than it needs to be. I have 3K, big dog. Why? All right, because for the longest while I didn't have a lot of redeems, and now everybody's gonna be just going crazy with it. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get back to my notes because I was actually working on stuff before I got raided. Right now I'm just chatting and hanging out. So if y'all have memes and stuff you want to share, you go. Okay, hang on, I gotta show this now. Is there a way I can show this without it pulling up Blossom? Hold on, let me... Maybe if I do it this way, it won't be an issue. Will that work? Yeah, it worked. Okay. I'm gonna just show this really quick. I sent this to Blossom earlier. This little thing right here. I can't make it bigger for some reason, but I sent this little thing right here. It's really small on the screen. I wish I could make it a little bigger, but I sent this this to Blossom, and it was titled "Blossom When She Freaking Gets Me." It's like, this is every single time Blossom is like, I have an art. It's like, oh, I have a design. I have an idea I need a designer to make me something, and then it's just me, just Blossom, I'm just chilling, and then I love that. I love this little gif so much. Just the little guy just chilling, and then. It's so funny to me. I'm too easily amused by the simple things. I'm so easily amused. Just yoink. Yoink. Mine now. All right. Anyway, let me get back to my notes. Okay, so right now I'm just putting down some house rule stuff that I would be doing for the game. If I do this. No, okay. I need to find out how you do more organizational stuff with this, because I'd like to have like a little sidebar for this thing. Some way to distinguish it as being a subcategory under this one. I need to learn more about Obsidian and how to do some of that fancy stuff. By the way, I got feedback that your Sailor line doesn't have the female version where you say lad, that Magikarp splashing sailor. Hmm. You know, that makes sense, actually. I should do one where it's lass. Yeah, I'll have to try and do a retake on that, but I'm gonna have to try and get it as close as possible. Alright, anyway, let me get back to this. Alright, I've forgotten what I was typing, so that's grand. House rule number 5, cookie deals only after 6 p.m. on every Saturday. I actually somebody got me a thing of cookies on Throne, which actually I need to check Throne. Hang on. I need to actually check Throne for something really quick now that that got brought up onto my mind now. Let me see. Snakes. Okay, good. They're still on. Is there a way for me to change the count? I can. Okay, good. I'm gonna quickly just do a few changes here. Okay. Alright, that's all taken care of. Now then, back to this. Where is it? Do I not have stride as a... Oh, no, yeah, there it is. Do I put the main one? Hold on. Yeah. Actually, I don't need striding. I can just do stride or strike. Hi, Sip. How you doing? Notes. Correct. Doing well. Good to hear. I'm just getting some homebrew rules written down for... Well, I say homebrew. More just house rules. I'm getting some house rules written down for... this. I'm doing just general stuff. For right now, and then we're gonna go a little more intensive, because last time I was on my notes, not on stream, but on my my notes, I was working out all of the different conditions in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. So right here I have all of the conditions. I haven't put in the details for the conditions, but I just got the conditions appendix and the conditions index all in place in my notes files. This is probably the most detailed part of my notes so far, as compared to like the skills, variant rules, or other such things, basic actions and whatnot. I'm gonna steadily just add a little